So we're ready to do the newspapers. We want to review them. Mama V, good morning. Nice hair you have there.
Thank you.
Who got this one for you today?
So there's a sweet lady at Saloon 360. It's at Westlands, as in West Legon. Saloon 360.
You used to live close to that area, right?
Yes.
Sankofa.
So yeah. All right, let's do the papers.
Saloon 360.
Yeah, Saloon 360 did my hair. And I guess I'll be going there more often these days.
You should. Because when you do it, I'll give you good compliments.
As for Roland, listen.
Yeah, I won't pay.
I should meet your wife. I should meet your wife very soon because you want me to change my hairstyle like every week.
No, I do. Well, ideally, I think you're on TV. So.
Let's do the newspapers. Roland will start with the Times.
Okay, so I start with the Ghanian Times. On the front page of the Ghanian Times, though, we have economy ready to take off according to the president. The story is on page 16 of the paper, the Ghanian Times it is. And you go to page 16, it's been captured. It's President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo says the government has laid a solid foundation to expand the economy and build a prosperous Ghana. Okay, the president was addressing a number of chiefs and people of Tema, Gadangbe and Ashaiman at the Pong Methodist School Park in the Greater Accra region on Wednesday evening. And today he will continue his tour. He had a rest on Thursday to work at the Flagstaff House also. So he will continue the tour today, and then he will continue working over the weekend, and then continue with the tour on Monday. So that's how it is. We go back to the front page of the Ghanian Times. Relatives of slain DCE cry for justice. That's on page 17. IGP charges personnel to detect, prevent crime. NSI or CSI. Ghana Police Star. Ghana Police. When there's a problem, we'll tell you to take a picture of the crime scene. They will come and inspect the place the next day.
They still do it.
When, how do you call it? All the pieces of evidence would have...
What's the ordinary person looking for?
Yeah.
You are trained.
Yes.
The person is just taking pictures and waiting for you.
Photo.
And can you come and pick us?
Yeah.
Or you give us TNT?
It's a problem. All right, so we do the daily graphic next one.
We do the daily graphic, front page of the graphic this day. Work on sea defense project stalls. That's the banner headline when you grab the daily graphic newspapers on the front page. Soldier in trouble for extorting money from illegal miners. GMPC sets up professorial chairs in 4 universities. That's also another headline on the front page of the paper. But I guess we talk about the sea defense, particularly what is in the western region that has stalled. Story by our good friend and senior, Duce Kobla Akobeto. And so story is actually saying that for lack of money, the project has stalled and it's affecting some hospitality facilities in those communities where the defense is badly needed. So details of that story captured in the paper, in the Daily Graphic newspaper. Let's go to page 16, where we're told that a soldier is in trouble for extorting money from illegal miners. Is he part of the team that's supposed to stop people from mining illegally or not? Story says a corporal attached to the 1st Infantry Battalion of the Ghana Armed Forces is in trouble with the law for allegedly extorting money from illegal miners. Corporal Dovlo Agbashi allegedly feigned sickness to absent himself from duty to extort money from Galamsey operators, but ran out of luck when he was arrested at the Urabra police barrier near Enchi in the western region. Details of that story also here. NDC making vigilantism major issue, according to acting chairman of the NPP, Freddie Blame. Are you blaming the NDC for capitalizing on this? I guess if it didn't get started, they probably wouldn't have anything to say. But that conversation with the graphic team and the acting chairman of the New Patriotic Party is also in the paper. Let's see what's on the back page of the Daily Graphic. And on the back page, meet safety standards or risk closure. Fuel gas stations in Wa cautioned. That's the main story on the back page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. Roland?
All right, so we do the next paper, the Daily Guide newspaper. It has on the front page, blows over NDC Unity Walk, and that story is on page 3 and 6. We have 2 robbers gunned down, also on the front page of the Daily Guide. Soldier busted for extortion. And then we have Aliu Mahama celebrated. But the main story on the front page is blows over NDC Unity Walk, and the story is on page 3 of the paper, the Daily Guide. And Mamavi says that the hijacking of the so-called Unity Walk of the NDC in Cape Coast last Sunday by members of the party supposedly loyal to former President John Mahama is causing an uneasy calm in the opposition political grouping. The dogfight appears to have been started. To have been started after a former consul general under the Mahama-led NDC government, Daniel Osei, criticized the way the organizers skewed the whole program in favor of the former president. Okay. Yeah, and you can find that, well, that piece supposedly written by the former ambassador is being shared on social media, has also been captured on various portals across the country. So we have all that. So those are the main stories we have. Let's go to Center Spread, News 1. News 1 says, Jiggy Glam says, I don't see natural beauty in Ghana. Yo. And then we have Karina Aguirre launches Foundation for Aged. Okay. All right, so those are the stories we have.
There's a prison star accused of sexual assault.
Okay, it says
prison break star.
So costume designer Susan Bertram has accused prison break star Robert Gnepa of sexual assaults on the sets of the 1992 Alison Anders film Gas Food Lodging.
1992?
Yeah, it happened way back in 1992. Charlie. And the things have been happening from first it started with Harvey Weinstein, and now Kevin Spacey, and it's just running across Hollywood. And even across
Weinstein's own is not even dead, you know, like every day something comes up.
Kevin Spacey's own is just coming up more and more. Yesterday or 2 days ago, there was a press conference by a British journalist who said Kevin Spacey had molested his son when he used to work on Broadway. Yeah. In theater in the UK somehow. So, and that happened.
Amazing. You remember when a certain actor in the Ashanti region said something to the effects that producers were sleeping around with actresses and stuff like that? He was made to apologize because people were then not using him in their movies. See, there's a vast difference elsewhere when things like these come up.
But even in Hollywood, they said that they are great cover-ups.
Yeah. Because if you look at Weinstein's own, I mean, it's been many years on.
And because he's a big movie guru and somebody has been able to, it's opened the floodgate for a lot more people to just, I think, seize the opportunity to do
Would
that.
we?
After this calms down, I'm not sure we're going to have a lot more.
I guess the question I want to ask, based on what has happened in the past, is are we going to see anything like this in Ghana? Where people would then,
you know, it happens.
Can you imagine actresses coming up and saying that, yes, this guy abused me, and another one coming to also buttress and share her experience as well? Would we ever see that day in Ghana?
Well, we should also, if we can, if we have the confidence. And I think that the lessons also and what the commentary has been is that apparently happens across all professions. All professions, whether it could be media, banking, etc. Before you're given a job, or even if you're a younger person or you're a junior, sometimes they take advantage of you. They grope you, they hold you, they make utterances of sexual
And sometimes nature. Just because you so badly need a job, you kind of and not pay attention,
and sometimes
or maybe
you already
sometimes
have
just
the job,
play along.
And sometimes you already have the job. You don't want to lose the job.
Just smile at comments that ideally, you know, if somebody said it to you, if not because of the job, probably would have slapped the person.
And sometimes you may have been an experienced person, let's say 5 years, 10 years down there, but you're climbing somewhere. You don't just want to get your professional ambitions truncated by somebody. You know, a lot of things will happen.
I don't know. Some of the men are just so, gosh.
It's not only about men. I think women are also tend
but men do it more.
Yes,
men do it more.
I agree.
Check the stats.
Oh, it's not about that. I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, cool. Let's do the
Have you been molested before? Because the way you are so, you know,
No, I haven't.
All right.
Yeah, but I've heard about many stories, and I've
seen many stories of molestation.
So many stories, yeah.
I have seen.
Let's do the Finder newspaper. Front page of the Finder. Full cost recovery critical to address challenges facing thermal power generation. That story in the Finder this morning. CID to digitize criminal investigations, and I don't know what that means. CID to digitize criminal investigations. I'll get to it in a while. UK's trade envoy in Ghana to explore oil and gas opportunities. Also, guide to the 19.5% debts Ghana can't get yield hunters to buy. And this story that we will get a bit of details says colleges of education still closed as talks over arrears fail. That story is on page 4 in the Finder. So you would remember, and I think Roland asked if the colleges of education, the workers are still, the teachers are still on strike. Yes, they are. So they met with government essentially, to deal with the matters, and it didn't get anywhere. So
there's been no truce.
So they've been on strike since November 2. Exactly. They are demanding the immediate payment of their 9-month salary arrears, allowances, and market premiums. And that's one that's been cleared already by the Labour Commission. So they have every right to take their arrears. So we don't know where we are with this matter.
Yeah.
There's a story in the Finder. You've got to check it out. Remember the famous mortuary man, Atta the mortuary man? The paper says he was a long-time friend of Mr. Rawlings. Well, he's part of a group of people that the 37th Military Hospital, the Ghana Armed Forces, essentially honored for their long service. Yeah, he's passed on. Yeah, he's passed on, but his wife, was honored. He was honored through his wife. Exactly, alongside many other people who've worked with the facility. Yeah, and it's part of their 75th anniversary. So you can check. I mean, it's interesting. Look at the way they put the headline here. Atta Motriman, others honored by 37 Military Hospital. His real name, though, Solomon Atta Kwabena Kuma. And I remember when Mr. Rawlings made reference to Atta Motriman, a lot of people
thought he was fiction. That's what he had fictionalized.
Yeah, but yeah,
he really exists.
The name actually exists, exactly, yeah. Okay, so that will be it for the stories that I'm looking at in the Finder newspaper today.
All right, so let's look at the last paper before we go on to the various online portal. We look at the Daily Dispatch newspaper. It has on the front page Joshua Labi on 2020 elections and talking about this.
Is he going?
Well.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
And that's somebody also who is willing to contest and really has given all the indications, a former CEO for the National Health Insurance Authority, Sylvester Mensah. But yesterday... So
now we know Sylvester Mensah is going. Joshua Labi is. Of course, Pio Gabra is. Most likely Mahama is.
Bagbin. Possibly.
Okay, so those are the ones with the question mark, even though I am very convinced that Mr. Mahama is going.
And then there's one, Stephen Atubiga. But yesterday there was something that happened fascinatingly across the news media. There was this publication of a letter. Subsequently, we also have a rebuttal or perhaps a directive from the party functional executive committee. 10 regional chairmen of the party signed a document or a letter indicating they were supporting any bid if he should decide to contest from former President John Dramani Mahama. And we had a functional executive committee of the party in that letter or directive signed by the chairman of the party indicating that all such groups should desist from all such actions.
Isn't
and make
it
sure
too
that,
early for that?
Yes, and make sure they follow through due process when they open the nominations and make all the announcements of a certain itinerary for those positions to be contested. Because even they haven't contested for the executive elections.
I get it. But you see, the thing is that politicians, I don't know, really.
But we've seen this before.
We have.
Listen, the current president was endorsed by chairman.
Yeah. But listen, politicians, some of them, well, almost all of them,
all of them.
Okay. So your minority in parliament is so heavy on the executive, and you suddenly want to change the conversation.
Surprised. You know, because I think your minority has set, if I was a communication specialist for them, your minority has set the agenda by critiquing the finance minister and the vice president and the whole economic team of the Akufo-Addo-led government about having an unsubscribed energy bond. And then you come, and this really gotten...
And this is a new administration's first year, and you're thinking 2020 right now. Anyway.
And 2020 is 4 years away, or 3 years away, let's say.
Well,
and
let's
in 2 years, of course,
planning.
you have to elect all these leaders by 2 years.
Yeah.
But, Charlie,
we just think it's too early, but we're not the politicians. So do whatever you want to do. We're here to report what you do. So go ahead.
Yeah. Well, so those will be the main stories we'll look at. But also on the front page.
There's also the Paradise Papers.
Yes.
The 23
key revelations in the Paradise Papers.
Has it got to do with us as in Ghana? We've heard a lot about the British, the US.
Yeah, but
we've heard Ibrahim Mahama.
Yeah, we're told the two individuals.
Okay, so Ibrahim Mahama and who?
The finance minister, we're told, speculatively. And so all that. I tried getting onto the website yesterday. I couldn't get.
I guess we have to read the details in this paper. Who knows?
And then we have PNC chairman admits my party is in a coma.
When are they coming out of the coma? Close to 2020?
We'll see how that goes. And IMF is not God, according to the deputy finance minister, Kweku Kwating. But let's do the online portals.
They are not. But when you're in opposition, you seem to like them very much.
No, you seem to say the IMF is not correct. But when you come into government...
yes, the other way is true. Yeah. Then you can't do without them, can you? Yeah. All right, let's quickly go online. Let's do myjoyonline.com. You're watching the AM show. Let's review the online portals. We start from home. We're not starting from BBC. We're doing myjoyonline.com. All right, there we go. So the siren privilege, a privilege for all motorists. Laws on the use of sirens on Ghanaian roads exist and must be obeyed. The siren privilege is not one for all motorists. We know that. The law enforcers know that, but it still persists.
They don't enforce the law.
Yeah, they don't. Simply just not enforce. This one, there's nothing else we can do. There's a law, just enforce it.
You can write big, you can write big articles. Those who are supposed to enforce, if they don't enforce it, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. As for Ghana police, the
yesterday morning we were here talking about this. Just in the evening when I was going to the house. Same thing.
Shame. And they expect you. When you're in when you're in the inner lane and the traffic is so thick and they are behind you and you are doing your where do they expect you to go? Fly?
But somehow they got the way.
One of these days I'll tell somebody like I'll do this sign, means fly. Yeah.
Two.
Two. And if
I do it often though.
If you go and scratch somebody's car, they will just drive by and just go and leave you.
They don't mind.
Yeah. All right, let's look at other stories there on the page. Facebook founding president says he is deeply concerned about its impact on society. God only knows what it's doing to our children's brains.
It's got negative and positive impact.
Yeah.
The thing is that it means that parenting has to be more strict or stricter than it used to be.
Yeah.
Because while technology is good at exposing people to all the good things about the world, it also means that without proper parenting, all the technology we tend to have around will just make our brains go waste.
Yeah. Well, sadly, parents are super busy these days.
We are super busy.
Exactly.
So that is why, if you know that, even though you can afford, you just have to perhaps restrict the appetite of subscribing to those.
Sometimes because parents feel that they are not usually available, they tend to get the children occupied. All the things they ask for.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Sometimes we all try a couple, even the minimal of those things.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get to find that they are learning good things from technology.
Yeah.
But the hours and hours and end each day that you don't supervise them, it's where they are going bad. They don't tell you. So
I think that parents should also watch out. There are primary kids who are in WhatsApp groups. There are primary kids who are in WhatsApp groups and they're sharing all sorts of things.
I'm not surprised. In Ghana.
I'm talking about Ghana. I'm not talking about elsewhere. In Ghana, this is the situation that I know. So watch it. Watch it.
I've never seen.
Watch it.
I've never seen, but I don't doubt.
There are children who are on WhatsApp groups
Yeah.
in the name of we're learning, like they are learning whatever, and they're sharing stuff. So just look out for that. Major Mahama bill passed. Remember? Okay. So Ghana's parliament has approved a bill that will make the spouse and children of Major Maxwell Mahama the state's responsibility. All right. That's certainly good news, but the conversation must go beyond one fallen soldier. You get what I mean? Yeah. It has to be, because there are many more soldiers who have gone, who've left loved ones and children behind. Who
haven't gotten the best of care.
Exactly.
Even though they died in the line of duty.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move on quickly. NDC Regional Chairman endorsed Mahama to lead 2020 comeback campaign. So Roland shared details of that with us.
Would they be maintained as regional chairman the next time around?
I don't know.
And they signing their own death warrant?
Well, you never know. Yeah. Maybe the people at the grassroots.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
Maybe they supported. Baumia's advisor challenges minority on ESLA cost details without figures.
And you know that my minority had been raising that in excess government spent. Well, I won't say government. I would say that those who were pushing the bond for us spent. But of course, the bill is on the taxpayer.
Massa is government. Go ahead, talk.
177 million Ghana cedis, and the breakdown is in.
In what advertisements?
In the roadshow. So the breakdown is in the Herald newspaper. Those who arranged, the arrangers, their fee is 87 million Ghana cedis. Legal fees 700,000 Ghana cedis. Reporting accountant 350,000 Ghana cedis. Ghana Stock Exchange application fee 1.6, that's normal. The listing fee 800,000. Security exchange 3.5. But the large ones are the administrative expenses, 80 million Ghana cedis.
But these things are not new.
Yes.
They're not new.
I think what the minority is saying is that these fees are high. Even though fees...
Compared to what? Compared to
they said
ones that we've done previously?
Yes, they claim they're going to publish the previous ones.
Okay. So. Let's see. I won't be quick to conclude.
Nobody's concluded.
Let's see the figures. Because we have never really been interested in these things, until now. Like somebody's raising it. So let's see what we've spent in the past. Then we can better appreciate the situation. They might be huge figures, but it could just be normal.
Yeah, it could just be in the world out there.
So Ghana, okay, well, I think we should let's scroll through. You can go get onto myjoyonline.com and read more of our stories. They're free SHS challenges. Kalipohini, so this, is it Viting or Viting is a place in, I guess it's up north. Students sleep in the open. Did you hear the response from the Minister of Education?
On this one?
Yes.
On this very one?
Yes.
No, I heard this response to somebody in Parliament about those.
So I get it. I appreciate the fact that around this time,
what did he say?
The weather is very hot, so there are people who sleep outside. But to bring, I want us to get the clip and play it so that you can appreciate it. So let me not miss. I don't want to misquote.
Oh, we have it.
Yes, we have it.
At least the audio.
We'll play it, yes. All right, so we're done with myjoyonline.com. Let's quickly just do the BBC and then we'll make way for Benedict's. Yeah.
So we go to City FM Online, go on Thank You Tour, NDC Chairman Edge Mahama, Energy Bond Minority Displayed, Grows Ignorance, Baumia's economic advisor, technical economic advisor, sack our director, or we will free patients. That's nurses at the psychiatric hospital at Ankafo. NDC chairman endorsed Mahama for 2020. Noah Baba said. The song is what, Song. Okay, let's do what's the the campaign song. Forgot.
You want to compose another one for them?
No. So let's look at the Africa page of the BBC. UN free Central Africa Republic war crime suspects. And then we have Africa highlights, call to free Nigeria Shia Muslim leader Mauritius defense offshore account, and blogger's death sentence cut to 2 years. Now we have Burundi probed for crimes against humanity. Ghana, we're free. We write anything.
Check this out. Have you heard about this one?
Which one?
Zimbabwe renames airport after Mugabe. Oh, hell. And this is going to be like days after he sacked his vice president.
Because they claimed that he had gone to see some Africa Juju people to ask how long he was going to live.
Antwerp. He went to Antwerp.
And then the first lady said, hey, what right do you have to go and ask her?
So, Madam Grace Mugabe could just be the vice president. Can you imagine, like, Mr. President is the husband and
then just
Madam Vice President is the wife?
Force off and passes on.
Oh, amazing. Like, Ghana would be nice.
Passes on, and then she's sworn into office as the president.
No, but I just want to imagine, just look at them.
I think that's how Zimbabwe is going.
Mugabe is president and Grace Mugabe is vice president.
I think that's where they're getting to, right?
Yeah.
And likely he'll die in office.
How nice.
She will be sworn in as the president.
We're waiting to see how Zimbabwe is going to end. Okay, let's do maybe just 2 messages we go. This one says, your comment about the police is true. Can you imagine someone's boutique was broken into and all her clothes stolen? When she lodged a complaint at the police station, the officer in charge of investigation asked the Times said, she's close to the owner of the boutique. She should come and pick her up the next day to the scene. What a wow. I asked myself, if taking 2 Ghana cedis is the only job they know, then government should stop paying them since they're making their income already. Sometimes it's just very frustrating. And I know lots of people who don't even report such incident to the police because they just say it's useless. That somebody has broken into your shop, you're even going to spend money reporting and getting them to come and investigate, and in the end nothing will happen anyway. This one says, I think you just hate the police, so this is just coming. It's good, but on a more serious note, we don't hate the police. People commit, are arrested, and big men get them out. The police is always the scapegoat, and those who make please don't call, you just disrupt the reading of the message, but I get what you mean. You didn't include your name.
So, Mama V, what I said is my experience. Okay? At home, I got robbed. Yeah. I've had an accident.
Yeah. Yes, I remember. Very deadly accident. So even that's nothing.
The home one, they said I should take pictures. The accident I went through, but still, me a victim. I could have lost my life, but Charlie, I'll forgive some.
As for this issue,
I mean, I have friends who are police people.
Roland, so, this issue, we should.
We're just talking about you.
We should find time and talk about it because I don't know. Somebody comes to rob you, and you are supposed to take pictures for the police. Like, what are you looking for?
They don't even say take the pictures and repack your things. You know, when the armed robbers come, everything is just thrown into.
Are you not supposed to preserve?
They go into your wardrobe.
Are you not supposed to? Yeah, because.
Because they want to find when maybe you hid money somewhere or something.
When things like that happen,
the police are supposed to use, because that is evidence for them.
Exactly.
Elsewhere, I haven't gone to abroad, only Ghana border. So I don't know abroad, but I watch NSI, CSI.
Okay.
That one, CSI.
CSI is not real life.
No, but that's what abroad is. And I have watched movies, and then I watched National Geographic. No, what the man come out?
So stop using the movies. Use National Geographic.
So, but it's the same thing that they got to National Geographic. It's true. They take DNA or
fingerprints.
To go and do DNA.
But if you took fingerprints in Ghana,
know that my place has been burgled or they broke the burglar or something, but the burglar proof. They went in there. By all means, Ghana armed robbers, they are not smart that much. They will have their fingerprints around. Come and take fingerprints. Or even take something.
If they
maybe
took the
footsteps. Because the white people they'll look at footsteps, maybe footmark, something.
Yeah.
I think they told me that I should take photo.
With your phone.
If I pack everything and the place looks like the way it was before the armed robbers, what are you coming to investigate?
Thank you. It's disheartening. Listen, Roland,
I'm just expressing my frustration.
We'll spend time today.
Over a year. It's been a year.
We should spend time today.
A year.
Shouldn't we spend time today and talk about these things?
Yeah, sometime.
Today. We should do it today.
Yeah, maybe.
We should do it today.
The police will think we hate them, but
no, we don't hate them. Like somebody sent a message. We don't hate the police. We're just, you know, it's just things that happen to us.
All right, so we're going for sports.
Yeah.
And the Black Stars, they've defeated the Glow Lamp Academy 5-1 in the friendly.
Wait, they've defeated who?
Glow Lamp Academy.
Is that a qualifier to the World Cup?
It's a friendly.
Friendly.
Ahead of the clash.
Benedict, this shouldn't be your first story. Oh.
It is. I'm surprised. Glow Lamp. Anyway, that's what we're having.
Well, there are important games that they should win, not this one.
No, I think that beyond that, he will tell us news from the camp of the Black Stars.
Massa. We're not going to the World Cup, are we?
And other fixtures we have.